Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault, and once again I'm coming to you with another product review. And the product that we're going to be taking a look at today is a bipod from a company called CVLife. Now, I have reviewed a few of their red dot optics in the past and have been very pleasantly surprised by them. Yes, they are a Chinese company, but it looks like they're expanding their product line beyond red dots and optics. Now, this is just a bipod, as I mentioned, so there's no electronics involved, no lights, lasers, any of that. So how can you really screw up a bipod? Typically, when I go to the range, this is the rifle that I test products on. This is an NS15 from North Star Arms. And I always run a Magpul bipod on this. And this is a polymer bipod. It's pretty much like an entry-level one that has all the options that you would ever need for your basic shooting and range trips. And so I'm going to assume this one is designed to be pretty comparable. But we're going to find out. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the camera, open this box, see what this bipod is all about, mount it to this rifle, take it to the range, and try it out. So let's adjust the camera and let's get this thing unboxed and see what's inside. So here's the box. The CVLife bipod comes in. Here's the label on the end. It says it is for hunting. I'm not 100% sure what the attachment method is for this. It could be pick rail, M-LOK, or maybe using a traditional swivel stud. But let's find out. We got the bipod here. Looks like we have some type of attachment for a rail. And it looks like we do have the stud there, and that is for M-LOK. So if you don't have the stud on your rifle and do have an M-LOK handguard, I guess you could attach that. It looks like we also get an Allen wrench. And of course we get our instruction manual. And it does look like this also comes in flat dark earth as well. Now let's take a look at this bipod. Seems to be constructed pretty nice. It's made of metal and polymer. Let's adjust these legs here. We do have T-marks on them, so you can tell how far you have pulled out those legs. It seems to be pretty sturdy construction. There is our attachment method here at the top, and it looks like we do have some nice rubber grommets or some type of rubber padding here on the top, which would of course protect your rail. See what this knob is going to do. Yep, it closes the attachment point. That seems to be well built and very sturdy. I can tell that the bipod does not have the ability to swivel from right to left, but you'll have all of your adjustments in the legs. And we have a number of different places for the legs. So we can move it, it looks like down at the 6 o'clock position, the 3 and the 9 o'clock position. So looks like your basic bipod, and I have to say I'm actually very impressed with its construction. It is simplistic. We also have another swivel stud here at the front, I guess if you want to put on a sling. All right, so let me go ahead and mount this to the rifle and let's see what it looks like when it's in use. So here is the CVLife bipod mounted to my NS15 rifle that I'm going to be taking to the range. This bipod reminds me a lot of my Magpul one. Pretty much functionally, it's exactly the same, but it lacks one feature, and I'll go over that in just a moment. But some people are going to want to know about its height. When it is completely collapsed, it elevates the rifle by 7.87 inches, and when it is fully extended, that is out to 11 inches. You do have those T-marks on the side so you can see how far out those legs are. Just like the Magpul bipod, you have 3 positions for the legs. You have the 3, the 6, and the 9 o'clock position, and it holds on there wherever you put it pretty darn well. The only functionality this does not have that the Magpul does is the ability to tilt the swivel. So here, if I release the nut on the bottom, and if this was mounted to the rifle, we have this adjustment right here and the ability to turn it a little bit. This bipod does not have that functionality. So if you are on uneven surfaces, or maybe you're out in the field and you can't adjust the legs to account for that, your rifle might be a little bit tilted or slanted in one direction. But I think for basic range use on flat surfaces, you won't have any problems whatsoever. I can tell you from a construction standpoint, it's a really nice bipod. In fact, I think I like the construction of this one better than my Magpul one because there's a lot more aluminum on this. This one actually feels a little bit more sturdy than the Magpul, so I am kind of impressed by that. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is going to work. It just lacks that one feature that many other bipods have, which for I think a lot of people is not really going to matter. So let's take this thing to the range, let's check it out, let's make sure that it works, and just have some fun with it, and I'll report back to you. And we're back from the range, and what did we discover? Well, it's a bipod, and it works. It's really easy to get it on and off the rifle. It has plenty of options. It seems to be sturdy and durable. The only issue is that you just can't tilt it from side to side like you can other bipods. Now, I did do a little bit of research on this company, and they do sell these bipods with other attachment methods. They do have one that goes on M-LOK rails directly and one that goes on M1913 rails, and they also offer it in 2 different colors. So this is just more of the traditional one, but it definitely seems to work. If you like to go this route, you have that adapter. It's easy to get on and off. You saw how quickly I could do that. You have plenty of adjustments. It's just a good little bipod, and I think it's a very affordable option and competitor to some of the more expensive options if you just don't care about that one less adjustment. So on my star system, how would I rate the CVLife bipod? Well, I can easily give this 4.5 stars out of 5. It just doesn't have that one adjustment, but everything else about it seems to be great. It's durable. I like the construction of it. It just works. It's a decent bipod. So I hope this review helps somebody in the future if you're just looking for some affordable equipment that just works. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.